Hello, D1 fans for ANRLA. Today we're going to talk about Kansas preview. So, today, super duper excited to go to Kansas this weekend. And glad we're going to get Vince back this weekend. And right now, Die Hard leads the points by 29 over Wild. And right now, entering Kansas, the defending winner is me, but I'm not racing this race, so I can't defend it. So, yeah, we're going to look back on who finished second. This race really mattered on track position last season, because I managed to get the track position late, including Wild. Most of my wins last season came off a track position against my brother Wild. And in both times, whenever it came down to me against Wild, I won twice. So, which came at Bristol Dirt and Martinsville. So, if Wild is in position in the top two, in an overtime restart, don't count much on him because, we got in a photo finish at Kansas last season, but I see if he does not have the track position late, if he's at least in the second row, I see that he could maybe win. But right now, my favorite to go into Kansas and win is Walla. Walla, he's shown how to win races this season, and he's proven that he's dominated the field whenever he's raced. He hasn't lost a race yet whenever he's raced, so I don't see him losing a race until later in the season, whenever he keeps racing. But yeah, this playoff cut line's getting closer and closer, so after Kansas, I'll show you the playoff cut line. And right now, it's pretty close between a few drivers. So right now, Kansas, the upcoming schedule. So, a mile-and-a-half Kansas track. One of the most fastest mile-and-a-half racetracks we're going on this season. At least the fastest. And this is going to be a big race for a few of these guys that were up front at Auto Club. Wild, Cam, Walla, and a few others. Die Hard was up there. Vince was up there. A few others were there too. And I definitely see the high-speed guys being up there again. So whoever was up front at Talladega most of the time, Fishy, Wild, and a few others, I see them also being up front as well, being dangerous. So right now, I say that right now, the hardest driver in the league right now is Die Hard. He's been quiet, but he's been definitely really consistent. Cannot talk. Right now it's interesting on how this playoff cut line is getting closer and closer every week. We cannot wait for Kansas this upcoming weekend. So this is my preview. There will be no more D1 videos until after Kansas, or unless highlights. There's going to be highlights. So yeah, so we're excited. The next 4 races include the next 3 are speedways, but 4 in a row for speedways. And then we go to Watkins Glen, then we finish out at Daytona. Then we go into the playoffs, which it's interesting how these playoffs are to go, depending on how big the skill level is. It's like, you have a bad week, then somebody's really going to catch you in on points. And it's just like the today's NASCAR. It's like anybody can win now. And it's just interesting. Right now, I say, Wild is the biggest one in trouble. Because if he does not get the regular season championship, he is screwed heading into the playoffs. Because he would be starting way down, and at least around in the bottom five, the bottom of them. So he's really going to have to run down Die Hard in these next few weeks. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. He's going to have to really have a good run at Kansas. I say he's going to be in contention, but I don't think he'll be winning this race. At least I don't think. So here's my top 3 drivers I think will win. I say Walla, GHT, and Cam. Those are my top 3 favorite drivers to possibly win this weekend. Vince is up there, Wild's up there, Fishy Jr. if he decides to join. Definitely a few drivers. So Elliott, he quit the league, so we only have 13 drivers in the league now, so everybody has scored points. Now VM is now down in last in points, minus 42 under the cut line. So yeah, I'm not going to post the points. You're going to have to go to the D1 playoff picture to see the points, because we haven't raced since Talladega. So yeah, that's all. D1 qualifying is Friday night at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. I'll probably post a video about the starting order there. Division 1 race Saturday at 7:45 Eastern PM, 6:45 Central. Excited to be back racing this upcoming weekend, because we have just really missed racing ever since Talladega. It's Fishy's Talladega win was controversial because he was dirty. A bunch of drivers were dirty though, so that's why I didn't take away Fishy's win. So yeah, that's all. But super excited to be back racing this upcoming weekend. So thank you for watching, and goodbye everybody.